welcome here to MoreFCB, and welcome back here to the channel, guys. See what I did there? Pretty clever, that, wasn't it? MoreFCB. But I just want to say thank you so much to every single one of you guys for joining me here on the second channel. I really, really do appreciate your support. I cannot believe the amount of people here who've followed me over from the main channel, and we do have lots of exciting stuff planned here with you guys, and I'm really taking all of your suggestions, all of your comments on board, and I'm working on many, many new things to bring you in the very near future. Hence this video, because what this video is an introduction to what I'm going to be bringing you in terms of player ratings. Because if you followed me now for quite a while, you will have been familiar in the past there with player ratings videos released there after games, and basically going player by player out of the starting lineup and the subs, basically rating how they played in any given game. Now, I did like that, and I did like the format, and I did like the way we could go through each player's performance and dissect it in a bit more detail, because sometimes there in the match review, you don't actually get to talk about each and every player, so it is nice to have something there where you can go and discuss all of them. The only thing I didn't like, though, is the rating system, because 1 to 10 there, rating players between 1 to 10, always for me seemed a bit difficult, and the reason for that is, I believe their ratings, they're relative. They're relative there to the players they are for, because for example, if I come after a game and give Lionel Messi a 7 out of 10, now on the face of it, 7 out of 10 is a pretty average rating. That is not a great performance there from somebody like Messi, but at the same time, Messi's 7 out of 10 would be the equivalent of many players' 10 out of 10. So that's what I mean. Some players you can't really gauge from a rating there between 0 to 10. You can't rate them all in the same way. That is why, for the future, for player ratings videos, I have devised here a brand new rating system with just 5 different ratings, but I feel here this is going to be much easier to rank each player on an individual basis, which should make assessing performances much simpler. Because these right here are the 5 ratings that will be given on any given match day. You start there with the worst performance you can manage, and that would be there vastly underperformed. The player there has been very, very poor, and he's performed there way below the standard that you would have expected from his display. Then the next one up, again, is a pretty poor showing, but not quite as bad as vastly underperformed. This one here is just underperformed. Somebody there who hasn't been as good as you expected and had a poor game by their own standards. Middle of the road, halfway mark, is performed as expected. A player there who's basically done what you thought they'd do. Going into the game, they haven't done anything extraordinary, but also they haven't really made any mistakes. They're pretty much there on track to perform as expected. And then we start getting into the better performances. You've got there overperformed, somebody who came into the team and showed what they've got and actually there went above and beyond what you're expecting, before the biggest rating of all and the most impressive display, vastly overperformed. What that would mean there, a player has gone out on the field and really gone way above and beyond what we expected of them, putting in a brilliant performance and potentially starting a good run of form for that player. And as you can see there, my selection pick there will be selected by putting the MoreTalkFCB logo next to my given choice. And of course, it'll be down to you guys as well in the comments to let me know your ratings too. But I just felt here I wanted to explain the new rating system. I wanted to explain why I wanted to do this, and I personally think it is a better way of rating each of those players, and most importantly, doing it fairly. So please leave your thoughts in the comments down below, guys. Leave all your suggestions there about video ideas, about better changes that I can make, and about things you'd like to see. Like I say, I'm taking all of it on board, and I'm so thrilled to have every single one of you here joining me on this adventure. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks again for that support, and tomorrow, expect a player ratings video. Whether or not, though, it'll be on this channel, right now, I'm not 100% sure, just because tomorrow it's an earlier kickoff time. So tomorrow I'll be able to do the match review, and then I'll be able to space out the player ratings video to come later in the evening. Whereas usually, if it was a really late kickoff, most likely it will be one on the main channel and then one on MoreTalkFCB. So things are going to be rotated as we go along. I'll keep you updated right here with everything that's happening. Thanks again, guys. Join me soon for plenty more videos. But until next time, as always, Visca el Barça!